He was seen often with the players and ambassador at some time of the club, and again, yes, another big absence.
So we are underway. The lines of the team is Marcos Llorente just outside the centre circle playing.
So they defend 4-4-2.
Yeah, and he's very much on the right of midfield at the moment. And now they come forward with Llorente making the run inside, which is, I was going to say, something he will have the freedom to do, attack the penalty area, as Trippier plays it up to Correa on the edge of the box. Now Koke, Saul sending it over to Trippier first.
Praying nothing happens, and then it will be their moment. Right now,
we talked about Lemar, a player who is talented but doesn't always fulfill that potential. Guillaume, you have to say the same about Guedes, who's produced some spectacular
and to actually make an impact. He needs those run of play, and perhaps he needs to play in the center of the attack. That's where he likes.
He's back in today for Cheryshev as the shot is taken on by Carlos Soler from the free kick, but enjoyed so far, and it's going to see the cross. It's a good one, bounces down off the thigh, producing young players. And it's a game that's nicely balanced here, 12 minutes in, goalless. Both teams have had their moments of attacking pressure, as Gabriel with the header, picked up by Marcos Llorente. Now Lemar takes on the long-range shot, and it's a good one, forcing the save from Jaume Domenech. Well, there's a glimpse of what Thomas Lemar can do, but also what this excellent goalkeeper Jaume Domenech can do, who's been one of the best keepers in the Liga so far this season. But it didn't go out, so Vas has to send it up high. Header won by Savic. Just a more attack-minded team, it seems, as Koke looks for Trippier, can't keep that one in. Do you agree with?
It's not so much a decision of Simeone to make the team more offensive. That is the result of the players he's got. You've got Luis Suarez, for instance, even though he's not playing today. You've got Costa when he plays, not that regularly anyway. These are players that require, and Joao Felix as well, that they haven't lost this season.
And a reminder that Atletico can go top with a 2-goal win today. As Guedes now overhits his pass, no chance for Maxi Gomez in minutes, but came back well in the second half, scored twice in the space of 3 minutes late on, and then had great chances to win it. A really entertaining game. So goals galore in Atletico's Valencia's games recently, and his Correa trying to punish them as Lodi sends the cross back. I should say comes and gets a good punch. And the header away from Maxi Gomez. The cross this time away. Oh, but it's Racic, which finds Yunus Musa. He's been quiet so far. Steps inside to find Guedes. Back to Musa. Now Soler. Thought about the shot, instead scoops the pass to Racic. I think missed rather than shooting, but it was a close call and needed Oblak to be alert.
Yeah, clever move from Maxi, who gets himself in onside position, perhaps confusing 1 or 2. But Racic sees that the defense of Atletico.
The season for him. Celebrates his 18th birthday tomorrow. So he'll actually be a grown-up from tomorrow.
Yeah, and he'll get a new contract, or once Valencia want to get him a new contract.
Here's
a long contract.
Llorente into the area. Able to get there ahead of Lato. Now the deep cross coming in. Vas meets it. Correa, who nips in his typically busy style to win it back.
Correa recovers it and gives it to Lemar, and these are the two centre-forwards. I don't think it'll be a game of lots of goals either.
And I wonder if that's
when they made fighting for a place in the next round of the championship, fighting for the league. That means using all the players you've got.
That's careless from Llorente. It runs loose to Musa, who's going to take on the shot. And good judgment. He knows where his posts
obviously
are. That's very sloppy though by Llorente. And there is Lemar, Saul and Renan Lodi. Header away by Gabriel.
That's made to have the ball, Valencia.
Guedes does well to win it back and tears away down the left now. Sends in the cross that's going to be too deep for Manu Vallejo, but Musa will be able to retrieve. 3 in the middle, including Lato, the left back, who's got forward as Vas sends in the cross, and the header from Lemar. Session of managers now have regularly fielded him as a right back.
Yeah, he's not the fastest, but he's intelligent. Important for Valencia to have somebody like that to build from the back as well, and he doesn't get beaten easily.
Koke's trying to do that job, and he's won the free kick now, which is clipped towards the heart of the penalty area. They don't have Luis Suarez, maybe missing a traditional centre forward at the moment.
Not so much that, but these kind of passes to the player between lines. Because even though this one was well defended, that's the thing that destroys our defence. If you actually get a ball to the 2 or 3 players that's supposed to receive it there.
Here's Renan Lodi keeping his balance, fired in by Saul and across the face.
Different players there. With Llorente, that's not a penalty. But with Llorente, and especially got the ball anymore, and I just rather have a player to actually think of doing something with the ball than deceiving the referee.
Racic was dwelling in possession there, trying to win it back, but it falls loose for Atletico to continue the attack. And here's Lemar, works it onto his left foot. He's going to take on the shot. He hits it well, but a really good save. You could see exactly what Lemar wanted to do as soon as he stepped onto his left foot, and he hit it well. Yes,
and Lemar has fielders in Spain.
Here he is on the ball. Swings the pass over with his right foot to find Kieran.
And still trying to find out how it all works, I imagine.
Maybe we'll see him in the second half, but here's a corner for Kieran Trippier. Travels into the area again, and second time today that the ball has dropped invitingly to.
That Lemar is growing in confidence, that he wants the ball, that he's been effective with it, so he's giving him more responsibility within the game.
That's that flexibility we spoke about right at the beginning of the game that Atletico have. As it's switched over now to Trippier. Inside for Correa, takes it well. Drills it across the face of goal. Domenech gets a hand on it. And then.
But with Correa is the third chance. Decent chance for Atletico Madrid this season.
Felt he was fouled, but the referee didn't. Atletico continuing their attack. With Savic coming forward.
The only ways for Atletico Madrid to make an impact is this, when you get the ball in the last third and trying to find a run. Lemar shooting.
Here's Correa trying to slide it through for.
At this place, high up the pitch, there is 3 defenders yet again. So the 3 centre backs, and you pointed it out first, is that once you get the ball in the wide areas, unless you go back to the centre or just find a run in behind.
Back to Trippier for now. Koke moving in support. Instead, the ball is threaded to Correa.
But he's just been pushed away from the centre of operations now that João Felix is in the team.
João Felix trying to find him here, couldn't do so, and behind for a goal kick. Another change that we might expect if Lemar does not have a 4 in the middle. One of those is Koke, but that's a poor pass. I'm not quite sure what.
And personalities doesn't make it as effective.
Now you see Guedes going down the left. A rare attack for Valencia, but he's
trying to stop the ball and stop the move. Another of those good runs from Llorente that are so difficult to stop, and it was good to see that Lemar was ready as a winger. Perhaps sometimes you forget that you have to be inside the ball.
Now João Felix looking for the 1-2 on the edge of the area with Angel Correa, takes on the shot and curls it over the top. So that's an interesting one positionally.
Makes the reading of Simeone's mind quite correct.
And João Felix seems to be playing a little further forward now as it comes into Correa, and Vass under pressure had to clear.
Just try to beat us then. That has been the story of the game. But it's the different ways in which they're trying to win this game that makes the proposition of Simeone quite interesting, with Lemar on the left and then in the centre, and then back on the left and then in the centre, and meanwhile with João Felix coming in.
Even without, of course, Luis Suarez today and Diego Costa. But Valencia now looking to exert some of their own pressure. Yunus Musa does well, and good side. Referee allowing the advantage as Lemar has it onto his left foot. Twists back onto his right. Now Correa. Can they get a shot away here? They do in the end, but it's a mistake. But Atletico, despite all the pressure they had there, didn't get anything away.
Able to give a pass and to run in behind.
Which is what Valencia are trying to do here. And it's going to come to Maxi Gomez, who's committed the offence. He is now leaving the scene, so it's Koke and Trippier over the ball. Looks like it's going to be something from Koke, who flips in the cross. There's a collision. We saw Thierry Correa getting ready to come on for Valencia as Oblak has to kick out in a hurry. Correa was the first choice right back to trying to get that opening goal.
Yeah, that's the one that it's up in Lemar. Doesn't want to stop it. He was coming to his left foot. Big word. Those that deserve the most, certainly Atletico Madrid today. So 0-0 still is the score that we see, and Valencia keep doing what they've done for all game, just sacrificing themselves, if you like, being generous in the effort, but without the ball, and hoping that something may come off.
Here's Kondogbia trying to feed it through for. Is able to nod it away. Hermoso on to Koke. And now here's Carrasco taking on Soler. Good ball across goal. Own goal to the opener in the Valencia half. Carrasco glides past Vas and into the area, cuts it back dangerously. Mangala clears.
The director of the academy of the club I'm chairman of was his coach. And he told me about 4 years ago, this guy is going to be in the first team of Valencia. Finally he is.
Here's Guedes now. Sends in the shot, I think that was very tight there. Ruben Sobrino works it into some space for Racic. And Tony Lato will try to bring it forward. As Correa sends in a deep cross. And is headed away by Trippier. Corner, Carlos Soler to deliver. Outswinging ball. It's headed away.
In attack, they have to keep working at that. It's not easy to organize an attack, and that's a new thing for them. They haven't been that bothered about it all. They used, long balls and set pieces and pace has been the main attributes up front. Now they need to attack differently because of the players they've got and because of how the rivals set up against them. And you have to say that you see things that suggest that they're getting better at that too.
And they have ground out a very hard-earned win today. That man was the main protagonist, unwillingly.